What a pleasure, what an honor, what a moment of history to be able to sit down with Darrin O'Brien, who you better know as hip-hop, dancehall, and reggae icon, Snow.
All right, thank you, my friend.
Yo, big up yourself, brother.
Yo, man.
Man. And we're here to talk about a celebration of sorts.
Yes.
The song Informer, which is now how many years old? 30? Is it?
About something
Something like around
92.
92. My maths are terrible.
my maths
But getting inducted into the Canadian Writers Hall of Fame for a song that broke boundaries and surprised everyone.
Yeah. Supercat said, what?
Supercat was like, oh, walk one over here, man. I mean, it's crazy. Listen, it depends on your perspective on this whole thing, how it was received. You know, as a Jamaican, at the time when Informer came out, I was living in Queens, New York.
That's where I started.
Yeah, that's where you started, right? MC Shan, who grew up pretty much near me. You and him linked up.
Yeah.
And how'd you get that link to MC Shan, number one?
How did I get it?
Yeah.
This guy knew him. This guy knew a girl down there, so he didn't really know Shan. He just saw Shan coming down to the block, you know?
Crazy.
So then they were like, yo, Shan, he can sing. Shan's like, oh, let me hear this.
And, on face value, they're looking at you like,
well,
really, right?
Glasses, you know, from Canada.
Right.
And they were like, all right, let me hear Shan. Let me hear what you can do. I was like, but he was like, yo, come to my house. I was like, all right, I love you, Shan.
Okay.
So I went to Shan's house, and that's where, because before, he told this already in the Source magazine, so I'm not.
Sure. This is a well-known story.
When I first met him, hip-hop wasn't making the biggest money on tour, biggest money at that time, They weren't, it wasn't really. So Shan was, a little down on it,
Sure.
And he told this story, but before I was Snow, I was a booster.
Right.
So I was boosting.
You was boosting.
Shan was
doing not so nice things.
Right. So when I saw Shan, the dog was hungry. So I would go to AP and steal all the steaks, roasts, everything, and come back and give it to Shan. Shan's like, holy shit, this guy's feeding me.
Wow.
He sings reggae. Who is this guy?
Right.
And then we just did the whole album, and he taught me everything about harmonies and taught me everything about music. Writing, everything. So then we just did that first whole album, and then I went back to jail and got out, and it was number one.
Crazy. So, really, Snow, you were a part of, now everybody knows Toronto and Canada as a hotbed of culture, specifically Caribbean culture. But a big part of that education for a lot of the world was meeting a white youth from Toronto who could sing in patois named Snow. Right. And, I have to imagine at the time it was mixed reception for people. I mean, some people probably were like, yo, this is dope. Some people were like, yo, what's really going on right here, right?
A lot of people, it was half and half. Well, not really half and half, but I didn't really care because once I stepped foot in Jamaica,
yeah,
Coca T, all the singers that I love, not Tennessee, but all these singers embraced me.
Yeah.
And I was
Coca T, the legendary singer.
Coca T came on stage with me, my first stage in Jamaica.
Not many people could say that.
He came on stage because I was so nervous. I was like, yo, they're going to bottle me or something.
Right.
He's like, what? No, they love you here. I'll come on stage. I was like, all right. So he came on stage, and that was the best blessing. So once I got the loving from Jamaica, but I had the loving from in jail.
Yeah.
From the Jamaicans. I would sing Tennessee and all these people's songs, and they'd,
So all the youths in the Bing, they were like, yo, this man knows his music, right? Yeah.
Everybody in jail knew me. Everybody from the east to the west, to everywhere you want to go, they'd say, oh, Snow. So I would just do that, and then the Jamaicans just gave me. So if the Jamaicans, like I said, would have said, nah, man, no.
Yeah.
I would have quit.
No, it's one thing about Jamaican culture. Once Jamaicans know that you authentically know the culture.
You don't even have to be good.
Yeah, but once they know you love it,
That's it with Jamaica.
Yeah, very accepting,
You can go up there and be, and they'll be
but
like.
them to see say I have vibes, them like, yo, the man about vibes.
And he has it in his heart.
Exactly.
So they look at me because I be doing vocals with Tony Kelly, and he looked at me like, Snow, what language are you speaking? Jamaican guy. I'm like, I don't know. Newfie, Irish, growing up in a housing project here.
Sure.
We had this. We had Jamaicans right here, the Seton Brown, Tony Brown family right here who got me into the reggae music and hip hop. They got me into the music, cut my hair short, put the glasses on.
Sure.
So it's growing up here. If I grew up in New York, I would have been in Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
I would have been in the Irish area.
Right.
Fighting and more drinking and doing that.
Right.
So we're really blessed to have the culture here.
Because it's a true melting pot here. It's a true mixing.
Huge. In housing and anywhere you want to go. Like houses and anywhere. Everybody's just all mixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I remember back in the day after Informer dropped, It became a pop culture phenomenon, and everyone started picking it up. I was watching. There was a channel we had called the Jukebox Network. You remember Jukebox? And you'd have to like hit the code so you can get the video played on your TV. I'm talking US. I'm talking that's real
Jukebox, yeah,
old school stuff. But then the world picked up on it, and I remember in Living Color, the sketch comedy show. Yeah. And they did that sketch. Now, I believe it was Jim Carrey who did Snow. Imposter, making fun of your song Informer. Can you tell us the story about when you first knew that? Yeah, when you knew that was going to happen. Did you know that was going to happen before it happened?
Yeah, I had to get permission.
Oh, so you actually greenlit that?
Yeah, I had to get permission.
Okay, because a lot of people watch that, they're like, yo, when Snow sees this, he's going to be like... But
no, I'm happy. Because that's the perfect song.
Right.
Imposter.
Right.
I'm kind of like an imposter, you know what I mean?
I get you.
So he did, he was funny, so I liked it. And then he loved it so much that he used it in his movie.
Right.
Mind on the Moon or something, Moon movie, whatever. He put it in there, so it was.
Well, they say, imitation is the best, whatever the saying
they did
is.
Shabba.
They did Shabba. Everyone got touched on it.
Yeah, so if you get touched, then that means you're doing something okay.
True. So for those who don't know, an informer is essentially what we would call today a snitch. Mm-hmm. And you were not a snitch. Yeah. Something went down. You actually went to jail for 8 months, but were later...
12 months on that one.
12 months, excuse me.
Yeah, on that one.
But then you were acquitted for something else, right?
Well, I got charged with 2 murders.
Yeah.
And I went to jail, but my best friend did it.
Wow.
So they charged me for everything he did.
Wow.
So I stayed in jail for a year waiting to go to court. No informer. I wrote the little piece Informer. And then I got out. He took the stand, got out, beat the charge. But we're good. And that's what happened.
Was that a tough time?
Real tough. Yeah. But I was in jail, me, my brother, my father, my Uncle Patty, my Uncle Terry were all in the same cell. Yeah. Well, 3 of us were in the same cell. And
damn.
So I had a lot of family there,
Yeah.
So, but it was tough.
What are some of your favorite things about Toronto, the city? What are some of your favorite things about... Maestro Fresh West. Big up yourself, Maestro.
Godfather.
Yeah, the Godfather, right?
Yeah. But about Toronto, I guess it's the what's it called? Multicultural.
The melting pot, multiculturalism.
So I get that's what I love because I got the taste the foods.
Yeah.
See the culture.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Yeah, well, listen, man, thank you for your contribution to the culture. I know it wasn't hard. It wasn't easy. You took a lot of fire. Oh,
I didn't care. I didn't do it for any reason. I didn't do it for anything. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know it was going to come out.
Wow.
I just did it for the fun of it. And then it came out, so it was like, so you can't blame me for nothing to do nothing, you know what I mean? Because if I would have done country.
Right.
That makes billions and billions, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I just love the reggae music, and it's just the whole culture, the food, the vibe, the everything. Like they're so close to Irish.
Yes, that's actually a fact. A lot of people don't know that Jamaican patois
comes
from the Irish dialect because of the Irish indentured servants
slavery
that were brought
at
the same time as a lot of slaves were there.
Yeah,
and those Irish and Jamaicans mixed and that among a lot of other things as well.
I love you know that,
bro.
I didn't want to bring it up.
No,
no, man, they didn't get it because they didn't want to take it from the English.
No.
It's English.
Well, English was the high culture,
and they were the masters.
They were the masters. It was the Irish.
The Irish that they liked, the Irish and the Africans that were there.
My name is McNeil. That's my last name. That Irish culture is.
And
kind
that's
of
not a slave. That's not like that's love. The Irish love
the Jamaicans.
Love the Jamaicans.
Jamaica's just a mix, just like many other places like Toronto. That's why Toronto and Jamaica so harmoniously work together.
Jamaica is the most musical place on the planet ever, in the world ever.
Little but with Talawa, man. Small.
Same with Ireland. 2 little islands that cause the most. I know. We're known around the world. These
small,
2 little islands.
Real. But look here, Snow.
And I want to big up Ninja Man because Ninja, I love you, and I know he texts me the other week, and he always tells me keep my head up, and he's in prison for life.
Yeah.
And it's so hard for him to tell me to keep my head up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love you, Ninja.
Big up Ninja, man. Big up. And you heard about Gully Bop, I'm sure.
Yeah, he passed.
So, well, listen, thanks for what you've done for the culture. Thanks for keeping it up.
Thank you for having me in the culture.
Yo, the record is still playing today. I played in all my sets.
I will do anything just for it. Damn beat, now me a boom, boom, boom. Guarantee me to come too soon. Take a tea, the girl, I just hold on tight. Love my girl with all your might. Some talk about this and say some talk about that. Listen to that is no rude boy. Listen to this no. the dance, I make you dance down low. Cha!
Legendary Snow. Big tunes are going. Snow's still doing his thing.
Yeah, man.
Yo, big up and congratulations.
Thank you, my
All
friend,
right?
and I'll see you again
Of course,
soon.
of
Bless
course.
you.